My name is J.J. Peck, and my role at McKinley Hall is a peer support specialist. And first off, I just want to thank you for your hard work and dedication to the city. Basically, what a peer support specialist is we're the ones that are basically the boots on the ground. A lot of times we'll get a response from our first responders, from the hospital, and then what we do is we go follow up with them. So we get an overdose list that's basically composed by the ambulance and also by the police department in Springfield. When we get that list, we'll go back and we'll do follow-ups on that list. Now, when we get that initial first list, what we do is we go follow up in the house dressed down, as you see me today dressed down. And we'll go encourage the person to get into treatment and see where they're at and see if they're ready. A lot of times right away, somebody's not ready for treatment. So rather than just throwing that off and just leaving it as a loss, what we'll do is we'll offer them services like Narcan kit. We'll tell them that we can train you right now on spot for Narcan. So if a situation like this was to occur, you would already have the stages ready for you so that you can make sure that that person doesn't die but live. Also through that, we also build a report with them. So that way we also tell them about the one-to-one program, which is a needle exchange program where they can come and they're able to transfer their old needles for new needles so that they're not continually the spread of hepatitis C and also the spread of HIV. It also gives us another way to reach out to them and build a report with them so that while they come to that, we're also able to tell them still, we want to offer you treatment if you're ready. So during the time of this, what basically a peer support does is it walks alongside of somebody. So that's exactly what you hear is peer support. We're a support to the peer. So if somebody's never been to an NA or AA meeting, a lot of times what happens is whenever we go to something new, a lot of times we're thrown back because everybody understands what's going on except for you. So what a peer support does is we go inside of there and we become like a buffer for them. And we allow them to understand the lingo that's going on and how the program works and what it looks like. Through that going on, they also build other support systems within the NA meetings or the AA meetings or whichever they're choosing. FOA, a lot of times we have family members that may not know anything and say, I've tried NA, it doesn't work for me. Well, have you heard about FOA? What's FOA? And we tell them it's families of addicts. And then we can also bring their family and get them involved in the treatment as well. So basically what a peer support does is just like I said that. We go alongside of them and help them out. So a lot of times when you think about a peer supporter, it's kind of like sounds what a case manager is. But that's the difference. A case manager is just that. It's a manager that has a case that he manages. A peer supporter, we're able to deal with somebody in crisis mode right away. So it makes it to where a case manager doesn't have to get caught up in crisis modes. So every case manager would want to have a peer supporter with them because we're able to deal with the fire right away without having to cancel another appointment. So a lot of times when you look at the roles of a peer supporter, you'll look at and say, hey, that sounds a lot like a case manager. And that's exactly what it is. It's someone that's able to be there and meet the need at the time the need needs to be met. So a lot of times we got people that are on call 24/7 sometimes. I mean, this thing doesn't stop. So if somebody needs a job, somebody needs help, that's where peer support could be beneficial for them because we walk alongside of them and we do life with them. We don't just do from program to program, but we do life. We try to invest them into other programs like CareSource and then get a life coach. And they're able to have somebody that they can once again talk to and have things established for. So whenever you see someone in a problem or in a crisis, a lot of times what you need is a peer supporter on the scene.